Bulavinaka, my name is Litia and I'm from the beautiful island of Laos and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
My name is Casey, I'm from Tabua. We love Today FM in Tabua. Today FM rocks.
My name is Selina, I'm from Tavenga Vengamba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Pula, my name is Carlo. I love listening to the music in Today FM, in Malak Island. Today FM rock.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news tonight, ATS strike declared unlawful by the Employment Ministry. Over 14,000 attempted suicides in 6 years, says Lifeline Fiji. An agriculture insurance scheme to benefit farmers.
From the studios of FBC Suba, Amrita Sagar.
The perverted strike carried out by some Air Terminal Services Union members yesterday has been declared unlawful by the Employment Ministry. Minister Chone Usamate says no supervised secret ballot was carried out prior to the initiation of the strike, as is required by the Employment Relations Act of 2007. Felipe Necaso has more.
Minister Chone Usamate says, furthermore, the unlawful strike has occurred while a settlement agreement is already in place between the union and the employer. He says as a result of the agreement, a notice of secret ballot for strike received by the Register of Trade Unions could not be processed. The minister says the Employment Relations Act sets out a proven and effective framework for the resolution of any workplace concerns, and only within that framework can issues be effectively resolved. According to Usamate, by failing to operate within the framework, these employees have violated the law. He also states to totally circumvent that process, especially in the midst of holiday travel, is a selfish act that was designed to confuse and inconvenience the traveling public, undermine the economy and create job losses. The ministry has been given assurance that Air Terminal Services Limited, Fiji Airways, the Civil Aviation Authority and Airports Fiji Limited are working closely to ensure minimal to no disruption of services. Close to 100 staff had walked off their jobs illegally yesterday to attend a beneficiary meeting. These staff have been suspended until further notice. According to ATS Chief Executive Hari Mani, the company gave out the letter of suspension yesterday, but staff who had walked off the jobs did not accept them. Mani says now they will just drop these letters individually at their homes. He says staff who are involved will need to write back to them explaining the reasons of the illegal walk-off yesterday. Mani also stressed that they are not locking anyone out but have suspended these staff due to their illegal actions. Attempts to get comments from the Secretary of Employees ATS Trust, Vili Finau, were unsuccessful. Felipe Naikaso, FBC News.
Recent statistics have revealed that an estimated 14,000 suicide attempts would have been made by Fijians in the last 6 years. The disturbing figures revealed by the non-governmental organization Lifeline Fiji also indicates that for every suicide, at least 20 attempts are made. Pranita Prakash reports.
Lifeline Fiji Director Archana Mani says one of the root causes of suicide is the culture of silence.
We are not encouraging people to ask for help. You know, we've got the culture where if there is a problem, you need to keep it within the four walls of your home. So what happens is people do not ask for help. So the primary reason is the absence of help-seeking behavior in Fijian.
Mani is strongly urging the people not to feel ashamed and to seek professional assistance when facing any problems.
We have our national crisis line. It runs 24/7. We have trained crisis support workers behind the line. So people can dial 132454 anytime and just talk to our crisis support workers about the problems that they are facing. It doesn't have to be that you have to be suicidal to call that number, no. If you are feeling an emotional distress, you really don't know who to talk to, you can call that number.
The public has also expressed concerns on the alarming statistics.
There should be a lot of communication right across, whether it be family, society, communities, churches, and especially like as a nation as a whole. Then
still time for you to come around and be helped and be assisted. There are so many people out here, the pastors, the churches, the priests and parents and counselors who can assist you with your problem.
Since starting its national crisis helpline last year, Lifeline Fiji has received over 13,600 genuine calls for assistance. Some of the issues raised by these callers were family problems, sense of loneliness, relationship breakdowns, cyberbullying, abuse and mental health. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
A lot of emphasis is being put by the government and the Food and Agriculture Organization to develop an agriculture insurance scheme. Given Fiji's tropical climate, the scheme will protect farmers' biological assets, which includes all vegetables, fruits and root crops for commercial purpose. Ritika Pratap reports.
The agriculture insurance scheme is still in the developing stages and the government aims to launch it sometimes next year.
This is one area we hope it provides some comfort for farmers and also some certainty in terms of their overall production and cropping patterns if it is farmers, similarly for the fisher folks as well.
The scheme will be able to reduce some of the risks faced by farmers because of weather-related events. The Assistant Director General says the launch of Green Bond by the Fijian government will largely help the government to invest in climate-related events.
It gives its additional access to funds to be able to do some of these climate-related projects as well within the country. So these are some of the programs that are in the works that will give enough room for government to be able to address some of the climate-related issues in Fiji.
The insurance scheme is being drafted by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization and the Agriculture Ministry.
Fiji supports FAO's mandate and looks forward to a greater contribution from FAO to the challenges facing Fiji and the Pacific in addressing food and nutrition security.
Meanwhile, Fiji will be the first Pacific Island nation to host the 34th FAO Regional Conference for Asia and the Pacific in April in Nandi. Ritika Pratap, FBC News.
The hunt for a new chief executive for the Land Transport Authority will begin early next year. This has been confirmed by LTA Board Chair Vijay Maharaj. The position is vacant following the resignation of former Chief Executive Carmine Piantedosi. Piantedosi took the post in April and resigned last month. A 27-year-old farmer is in custody for allegedly assaulting two police officers. The alleged incident occurred last night at the Naindovi school grounds in Singatoka. Police say the officers were allegedly assaulted while trying to disperse a group of youths drinking at the school compound. When the officers warned the group to leave, the suspect allegedly verbally abused them before assaulting the male officer. It is also alleged the suspect resisted arrest and in the presence he allegedly injured both officers. The suspect is in custody at the Singatoka police station. Still to come, major developments planned for Lami Town. And hot dog kiosk owners making big in Lautoka, that's coming up.
Moala rana vika o tikonga na tau na Singatoka ando talisaka na wakaronga ng Bula FM number 2 na sere.
Ya dora subuli kurna bili. Bora ni batu karahan para binaranga. Do talitakina na wakaronga ng Bula FM number 2 na sere. Bula.
Bula FM number 2 na sere.
Local Government Minister Parveen Kumar has asked the Lami Town Council to draw up a master plan for the developments they have projected for the town. During the Council's 40th anniversary celebration yesterday, it was revealed that there are talks to redevelop the Lami market and also build a plaza in the town. Kumar says the government is ready to assist, but the Council needs to draw up a plan first. The Council also has plans for further reclaiming in order to increase the land area. Meanwhile, the Tikaram Park has been declared a solar power park by the Council.
It's very important to redevelop the current market. As you all are aware, that throughout country we have been upgrading our markets for our women. And we would like to see that same happens here in Lami as well.
Christmas festivities always seem to be tied with food, and every culture has their own unique tradition around the holidays. Here in Fiji, different types of pastries, especially cookies and fruitcakes, are widely sought after during the festive season. Now, this tradition puts a huge demand on bakeries, cake shops and other pastry chefs. Tokasa Renima caught up with the pastry chefs at GPH in Suva to see how they're coping.
All pastry chefs try to bake something new during the festive season in order to attract as many customers as possible.
We make one fruit cake and then we're putting it on our Christmas ideas like candies and all those things, and we're putting it in display.
This young team of 6 at GPH in Suva have been working together to come up with new recipes.
We don't do one thing, so we try to change every year. It's like if we're making fruit cake, next year we'll make fruit cake, but we'll make it in different ways so that it's totally different from the other years.
Cookies, we garnish it with Christmassy kind of things, macaroons, truffles, and the most exciting part of it is we work together as a team in order to get the hampers done.
These chefs say they do work on orders, but most of the time they display their delicious pastry at the hotel's Swiss bakery. They believe teamwork has helped them meet the challenges and come up with mouth-watering recipes that is not only liked by the hotel guests, but others who shop at the bakery. Tokas Renima, FBC News.
Prouds Nandi has lit up the town area with their spectacular Christmas decoration. Prouds with their exterior Christmas decorations have captured people's attention in the jet-set town. The shop is aiming for a Christmas feel for their customers.
And our boys have worked around the clock, 2 nights, to bring these spectacular, amazing lights, which is the first of its kind for Nandi. And as usual, Prouds is always a trendsetter.
Sometimes it is important to take risks in life in order to achieve the goals you have set for yourself. In our successful Fijian segment tonight, we bring you the story of a couple who sell hot dogs to make a living. Felipe Naikaso reports the couple moved to Lautoka from Suva to become the first hot dog sellers of the sugar city.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
It has not been a smooth ride. The decision to move to Lautoka was the life's biggest gamble for them.
Actually, this plan started from Suva when we had struggles from Suva. So we thought of moving down to the west. When we moved down to the west, we wanted to start a barbecue stall business, but when we came down, we looked around and we saw that there was a lot of barbecue stalls around. So we walked around town at night and we thought of starting. We saw that there were no hot dog stalls there. So we thought of starting one hot dog stand.
The determination to put food on the table for their 4-year-old daughter kept them going.
At first it was a slow start, but as people come to know about the business and the hot dogs here, actually it was the taste that attracted the people. So people start coming down, people start running down to Shirley Park, people start pouring down. We couldn't even, there wasn't enough bun for us to sell.
Now, Calero happily agrees that it was the best decision for their family to start this business in Lautoka.
We managed to support our family of 1 child. I think that it has, especially for us as young couples, it has really helped us a lot. Coming through a very rough background, especially my husband, everybody knows about that area, Nandun Mai. It has been, there's a lot of peer pressure going around there. So getting him out of that place and into a new environment, Lautoka, I think this has been a good start for us. We settled as a couple. We supported our family. And all the struggles have been paid off.
The 27-year-old says that the hot dog stall is a stepping stone for them to achieve even bigger things in life. She also says that anybody can do anything in life as long as they're committed to it.
We're thinking of starting off having our own restaurant. One day that's our vision, that we plan to have our own restaurant. To all young couples out there, if you think that you're facing all these difficulties and you think that's it, that's where life ends, my advice to you is, you can start anything, just even when you start small, even if you earn $1 a day, it's something. You have to appreciate what you earn every day.
The couple roughly make $300 on any given day and are already thinking of expanding the hot dog stand. Philip and Ikaso, FBC News.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
Ahead in sports, Fijian players looking forward to Super Rugby. And Wellington Phoenix suffers another loss. Details after the break.
I'm under a sort of row of Nayabu whenever I want to tune in to listen to great music, I always tune in to my favorite radio station, Gold FM, only the classic.
My name is Lita. We love listening to Gold FM here at the Fiji Hideaway Resort and Spa. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
We here at Tano Waterfront Lautoka love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Super Rugby fans can see more Fijians representing different clubs in the competition in the next season. For some, the pre-season has kicked off while others are on holiday and will start training soon after. Vashnil Prasad reports.
Of the New Zealand Rugby Union break, but yeah, I'm looking forward for the next season, and hopefully I can do a few runs in Fiji for the Hot Sun, so hopefully it'll help.
Ulster consolidated their Champions Cup playoff hopes after claiming an impressive 52-24 bonus point win over Harlequins. The side ran in 6 tries in the game. Team Fiji contingents have returned home after taking part in the 10th Pacific Mini-Games in Vanuatu. The Fiji football side, which won silver medal at the Games, received a warm welcome from the families at the Nandi International Airport early this morning. Coach Christophe Gamel says the little time for preparation and all the hard work did pay off.
And most of all our work has paid for one time. We did, except one silly mistake, we could have won the gold. Always people critics, but I am very happy for the people that support the soccer, the new era of soccer in Fiji.
Fiji football star Roy Krishna's Wellington Phoenix has suffered yet another loss in the A-League competition. Krishna was not part of the side after being ruled out for knee injury earlier in the week. The side went down to Perth Glory by 1-0. The Fiji women's hockey team finished second in the Oceania Challenge Cup, which ended yesterday in Suva. The women's side, who defeated Australian country by 2-1 in the semi-final, were beaten 3-0 by a smart Japanese side. Japan also won the men's title, thumping New Zealand presidents by 7-2. Meanwhile, Fiji men's side finished 4th. More than 2,000 youths from Nosori to Navua corridor were part of the Southern Division Youth Sports Tournament at the ANZ Stadium yesterday. The youths took part in a number of popular sports. Tournament organising official Chochi Linga says the feedback from the participants have been overwhelming.
The response from the community has been overwhelming, with over 2,400 players registered to play in the tournament. That's a big number of players coming together for one single tournament, involving rugby, netball, volleyball, soccer, and a fun game of tug of war.
Cloudy periods with brief showers was experienced over most parts of the country today. In the west, it was fine, apart from isolated afternoon or evening showers and thunderstorms. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, it was a mix of cloudy periods with some showers. And up north, showers and thunderstorms was experienced in the afternoon. At sea, moderate to rough seas, very rough through the passages. And for the tides, low tide will be at 1:33 tomorrow morning with a high tide at 7:44. Sunrise will be at 6:26. Now for tomorrow, you can expect cloudy periods with some showers over the eastern parts and the interior of the larger islands. Elsewhere, the forecast is for isolated afternoon or evening showers and thunderstorms. Isolated heavy falls are likely as well. Looking further onto Tuesday, showers to continue, so don't forget to keep an umbrella with you. Recapping the main stories, 8-year strike declared unlawful by the Employment Ministry. Over 14,000 attempted suicides in 6 years, says Lifeline Fiji. An agriculture insurance scheme to benefit farmers. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. To our poll question. This week, we're asking, should NCD education be implemented in the school curriculum? Visit our FBC website to answer. Do send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via our Facebook page, FBC News, or you can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News or simply hashtag FBC News. And that was your FBC News for tonight. Until next time, good night.
My name is Lydia and I'm from the beautiful island of Laos and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
My name is Casey, I'm from Tabua. We love Today FM in Tabua. Today FM rocks.
My name is Selena, I'm from Tavenga Vengamba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Pula, my name is Carlo. I love listening to the music in Today FM in Malak Island. Today FM rock.
Today's hit music on Today FM.